Hello, Pio Nation. I hope you're having a great day. My name is Matt Williamson, and you are watching Marietta College Esports. In just a matter of moments, our League of Legends team will be going up against Trine University as part of the Great Lakes Esports Conference. Everyone's starting to get into the lobby, so we should be underway very, very soon. So let me get the roster for the League of Legends team as we're trying to work on a couple things here. So in the top lane, we have senior Arini Lycos been doing a great job for the team so far. In the jungle, we have Kyler Wheeler Raylick. In mid lane, we'll have sophomore Leah Witakowski, Muki 12345. At ADC, we're going to have senior Ian Darling, Brimstone Bro, and then freshman Bethany Holstein, Maxibu 101. But yeah, so last Saturday, the Pioneers went up against, double check the information here, up against Upper Iowa University, and a very dominating performance by the Pioneers with a quick 2-0 against them. Now we'll see how they go up against a very good Trine University. Right now, just by looking at the information, Trine is also 2-1 in the Great Lakes Esports Conference. Marietta's 2-1 in Great Lakes Esports Conference. So this will be a very exciting matchup. But okay, while we are working on, I think we're waiting for one more person for Trine. Go over just a couple of quick announcements. So first of all, we'll take a look at the match schedule for the remainder of this week. So our Rainbow 16 will be playing against Ohio Northern on Friday. At least it's currently scheduled for Friday at 8:30. Now this is Ohio Northern's JV team. It's not Ohio Northern's varsity team. Collegiate R6 just kind of randomizes some things, and well, we're going to be paired up with Ohio Northern's JV team, so we'll see how that goes. But right now, that is currently scheduled for Friday at 8:30 p.m. So please be sure to check that out. And then on Saturday, we're going to have several matches for you. So starting at noon, our Overwatch team will be going up against Muskingum University. They did play each other earlier in the semester. So this is basically going to be a rematch with Marietta going up against Muskingum in Overwatch. So that'll be at noon. At 1 o'clock, our League of Legends team will be broadcasting the League of Legends team match against Grace College. Now, this is going to be pre-recorded, so we had to do a little bit of a reschedule. So they're going to be playing a little bit earlier in the day, but since that conflicts with the Overwatch match, we're going to be streaming the Overwatch match, and then I'm going to use the pre-recorded files to, to basically stream it during our normal broadcast time. So that does mean that we won't be able to see Champ Select or anything like that. And then later on that day at 4 o'clock, the Pioneers will be going up against, I want to make sure I pronounce this name correctly because otherwise I don't want to botch it up. But I believe it's pronounced Wabanese Community College? Wabanese? I'm going to try to look that up for Saturday because I don't want to offend anyone for mispronouncing names. But this will be the last match in the College League of Legends main series. We're going to be looking into participating in the Timo Cup. So we will have that. So hopefully we'll be able to sign up for that pretty soon. So that way we can get that match going for you. But yeah, so a lot of exciting matches for this weekend and for the next several Saturdays for the semester. Also, just while we're waiting, because it looks like, yeah, we're still waiting for one more person from Trine. They said they'll be here. Oh, there he is. So actually, we may be getting things going here. It doesn't look like, yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to need pro draft. So we may be getting into Champ Select pretty quickly. So before I go over the announcements, I just want to make sure that I have everything good to go. This is a best of 3 series. And Marietta is going to be on the blue side for the first game, and Trine will be on the red side. We are getting the ready checks in, so I am ready to get started. If Marietta is ready to get, yeah, I'm ready. Trine's ready. Is Marietta ready? I think Marietta is ready. Yeah, it looks like everyone's good. So we will have game 1 underway in just a second, or at least champion select. They just got to push the button. And I'll also try to get predictions out while champ select is going, so you can make your predictions on who you think is going to win between Marietta College and Trine University in this first game. So if you have been watching, we have enabled channel points and we're enabling predictions, so you get a chance to predict who you think is going to win. Okay, everyone's ready, so we just got to hit the go button. And then hit the go button, so let's get this underway. We'll see what bands are going to be done, who's going to be picking what, who's going to go what side, what flex picks are going to be, what kind of 4D chess is people going to be playing. Marietta's going to ban out the Victor, very strong mid laner right now. OP, we really can't counter it, so let's just take him out of here. He's out of here. See how Trine's going to respond. And they're going to take out Rek'Sai. Recently beginning very popular in the jungler scene. I can see trying to ban out Relic since he is going to be the jungler for the Pioneers. So now we will see what Marietta decides to ban out next. Will be another mid laner, or are they going to go somewhere else? Oh, and I apologize, for some reason my script is not working, so we see the threat. Oh, never mind, it's right, it's working. Hold on, I blanked out for a second there. We see the bans at the bottom. The Thresh is being banned out, so we will not see Thresh at the supports, which is a shame. I love Thresh. He's so much fun to play. But no, we will not see him. We're going to see the Graves being banned out. Another target at the jungler. Graves, once again, just a very strong jungler right now. They don't want Rayleigh trying to get that early game advantage with him. And a Nard ban. This is interesting. I wonder if the Pioneers have something in plan for the top lane and they don't want to go up against the Nard. Either that or Barrel Rider from Trine is really, really, really good at it. Might be a bit of both. So we'll try and take out another jungler. No, they're going to take out the Seraphine, a very popular flex pick for the Pioneers. So we'll not see that happening. And Marietta will first pick that Hecarim. Raylick loves the Hecarim. We love the Hecarim when we're playing it. Of course, we don't love the Hecarim when we play against it. And Trine is going to bring out the Udyr right from the get-go as well. Also a very OP jungler. I think this is, oh, just from this alone, we can tell that this is going to be the battle of the junglers. Now we'll see what Trine goes with next. And they're hovering over that Ornn. Are they going to lock in that Ornn? And they are going to lock in that Ornn, folks. We'll see if Marietta has an answer for it. Interesting that everyone's taking their good old time with what game's gonna play. And it looks like they may be going with the Malphite in the top lane. But yes, it does look like they are gonna go with a Malphite in that top lane. And they're gonna take that Leona for the support. Maxime does love playing the Leona. So giving her that opportunity is a great choice. And Trine has decided to reveal the Xayah. They wanted that in the bot lane. So does that mean they're going to be looking for a Rakan? So Marietta may want to consider banning that if they don't want that Xayah Rakan combo. Let's see what.
Fine. I don't need more enemies.
Yeah, it looks like Trine's going to take out the Senna. Another strong AD right now, or support. Brimstone does like playing it, but he has other options. There's the Rakan ban, as I expected. If you're going to reveal the Xayah without taking the Rakan, don't expect to get that Rakan. Or was it a bait? Maybe they wanted the Rakan being banned because they had something else planned. I know it's all about that 4D chess, folks.
You used to be.
And we're gonna see that Echo being banned. So not gonna see Echo in the mid lane. And Rel being banned, so targeting the supports against Trine there. So no Rakan, no Rel. I'm gonna guess they're gonna pick their support here. What is it gonna be? They can go for options like the Nautilus is very good right now, or the Alistar. Taking their time. They are gonna lock in that Alistar. Now Marietta still has to pick their support in mid. We'll see what they want to go up against. And so what ADC does Brimstone want to play into that Xayah? But no, we're going to go with the Sylas. That's the mid Sylas, so they're still going to take their time thinking about what ADC they want to play. But very interesting that Miyuki is going to play the Sylas. I haven't seen her play Sylas a lot, but I guess she really wants to play that into... I guess it's a blind pick, to be fair. And Brimstone's bringing out the Vayne. Oh, I know he's been wanting to play Vayne for a while, but just never had a chance because he'd always play something like Misfortune or Kai'Sa. And are we going to see a Vladimir in the mid against that Sylas? But all right. The roles have been, the champions have been selected. We're going to get everyone into positions. I expect one more swap from Marietta. That's not going to be a Malphite mid. There's no way that's a Malphite mid. Wait. Hold on, folks. Is that a Malphite mid? That's a Malphite mid. Okay. I don't see anything in the Discord about that, so yeah, Malphite's going up against the Vladimir and Silas up top against the Ornn. This, oh my goodness, the 4D chess, folks. I don't know what to think about this. I guess we'll see. But yeah, so if you take a look at this comps here, very engaged heavy by Marietta. You got the Leona stun, you got the Malphite charge, you got the Hecarim charge, Fear. Silas can take so many ults. Oh my goodness, he can take Alistars, he can take the Horn from Ornn. Yeah, a lot of options here. This is... I'm really... I mean, there's just so many things to think about with this. So it's definitely going to be a battle of the junglers with Greylick and Ihagi. And that Malphite into Vladimir, we're going to have to see how this goes. I don't know if I've seen Miyuki play Malphite. But alright, I guess we're gonna see that in about a minute and a half. So while we're waiting, just a couple of quick announcements. As I mentioned in previous broadcasts, we're always looking for students for our esports program. So if you're currently a Marietta College student, please be sure to reach out to us. We would love to have you with our teams in League of Legends, Rocket League, Overwatch, and Rainbow Six. And we're even considering other teams, such as maybe Valorant, or 2K, or Madden, or Hearthstone. So we would definitely be interested in that. If you're a high school senior, we do offer scholarships if you decide to come to Marietta College. So we do tryouts every month. Our next tryout date is on Saturday, March 6th. That's coming up a week from this Saturday, actually. So it's a 3-step process. So first step is to fill out our recruitment form, bit.ly/MC recruit. The QR code is up on your screen as well. Then you would apply for admission. So marietta.edu/apply. And then we need to schedule a tryout scholarship. So that'd be bit.ly/MC Esport tryouts. All right, we're getting, yeah. So now you do not need to apply to try out, but you do need to be accepted in order to receive the scholarship. But all right, we're getting things loaded up here just quick. All right, we're getting things loaded up here, so we should have this ready for you in just a second as we get everything loaded up here. All right, we're getting things underway here. There is a small disconnect right at the beginning, but that's okay. We will go ahead and still get the overlay up. Everything's good to go. So once the, I think it was someone from Trine who disconnected. So once he's back in, we will get this game underway, folks. There we go. Okay, that was another connection issue possibly.
A summoner has disconnected.
So another connection issue.
A summoner has reconnected.
All right, looks like the connections are good to go.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
All right, we're not seeing any early invades, it looks like.
Minions have spawned.
We're already seeing some early wards being placed by Trine to try to catch out where Rayleigh is going to be pathing, or at least any potential ganks. We're already seeing a lot of trading in the top lane. Michael already about half health. So right now we're seeing the gold pretty even on both sides. We're seeing that gank attempt in the top lane. And a nice drop back by Rayleigh, forcing the flash out of Barrel Rider, taking turret hits, and first blood will go to Marietta. No push up the lane and back out. You see Yuki having the flash away, but Storm Bless does able to take her out. Just take a lot of poke damage there. We're seeing Vladimir is actually going to use the being executed to get some deep vision and to prevent him getting caught out. And Rayleigh's going to get caught with the vision. But Marietta's going to get the re-engage and forcing the flash out of Udyr. Brimstone does take down one. Although Barrel Rider is going to take down Lyco. So it's a 1-for-1 trade in the bottom and top lanes. But that will even up the gold for Trine. Yeah, we see Udyr is definitely trying to harass Rayleigh's jungle, preventing him from being able to do anything. Already taking his blue buff. Having deep wards in both sides of Marietta's jungle. We see that aggressive playstyle by Trine to just prevent Marietta from being able to do anything. Anytime Rayleigh's going to make a play, he's going to get caught out. Look at where all the wards are. They know where he's going to be at any given time. And here comes Udyr with the gank attempt. Lyco will have to burn the flash, does not get the kill, but that is going to make him vulnerable for future ganks. We're seeing a gank attempt in the mid lane. Rayleigh's coming in, charging and pops the ulti. Vladimir is very low in health, but he is going to get out alive. And Silas does get the kill onto Ornn up top. So right now at 10 minutes, Trine does have a small, a 600 gold lead. So while Marietta is ahead on kills, the big difference right now is in the CS. We do see Ornn is ahead by about 20 CS. We see that Vladimir is ahead by Miyuki by about almost 30 CS. And a small CS lead in the bot lane. So right now, CSing is the big difference between the two teams. So we'll see if Marietta can make it up. Rayleigh is definitely trying to make the aggressive plays, the ganks, to see if they can get the kills. But it is going to be a challenge, especially since Udyr is trying to prevent Rayleigh from being able to farm and be effective in this game. But that said, though, he is still ahead in CS compared to Udyr. So that jungler difference could be a factor later on. And we're seeing a potential, maybe a 3-man dive onto Lyco. And at this point, I don't think there's much that can be done. It tries to steal the ulti and do some damage, but it's just not going to be enough. So despite the dice that's been going on, Raylick has been able to take the Ocean Drake before Marietta. In fact, actually, Marietta has taken both Drakes. But Trine is still widening their lead. Now they're up by over 1,000 gold, about 1,300 gold with that kill. So those dragon buffs will help. But we'll just have to see if Marietta can hang on into the mid game. Born ulti is going to be coming out. It's going to lock up Lyco. We see teleport coming out. The Ignite Ticks will finish him off. Malphite does try to come in, but it's just a little too late. Does pop the ulti, but gets stunned in the process. Might have been overextended, and I think Yuki is going to end up falling. Tried to take down the Ornn with the Ignite Ticks, but it's just going to be a little short. We see a great fear there by Raylick before Vladimir takes some tower hits. Although Raylick is dangerously low health, but he will escape. And it looks like we're going to be seeing another gank that Raylick has moved up. I don't think there's any vision there. He's going to get caught trying to dash away. But misses the charge. Ornn ulti is going to be coming out by Lyco. It's going to catch him, and Barrel Rider will fall. Maria's working on trying to get back into the game. They are still behind in gold by almost 2,000. And a lot of it's going to be with that Vladimir at 2-1-0. Substantial CS lead over Miyuki. But even Lyco's behind on CS. So right now bot and mid and top lanes are having a CS issue. They're down about 40 to 50 CS each, and we are seeing that effect. The Trine was able to take the Overwatch team, and it looks like trying to get the engage onto Vladimir, but Vladimir is going to re-engage along with Udyr. So while the Rift Herald does end up going down, so there's no turret pressure, Yuki will fall. We're seeing skirmishes going on in the top and bottom lanes. So I'll just save it up in about 40 seconds, so we may see our first actual team fight in the target. And Udyr is going to get caught and stunned, but he's going to run away and possibly trying to look re-engage. In fact, All-Star is going to be charging in, and Vladimir was there popping a bunch of damage, and Maxi's going to go down. Relic has to ult away. That's two of the Pioneers already down. So we got a little team fight before the Dragon even came out, and Marietta just was not ready for that re-engage. And with that, Trine is able to take down the first tower of the game, and they will take the Cloud Drake. So those fights in the Dragon, in the tower and everything, Trine has now taken a 5,000 gold lead, 17.5 minutes in the game. You're seeing a engage again onto Barrel Rider to try to shut him down, and he will end up falling eventually. There he goes. But still, that means the rest of Trine is going to be converging to mid lane to put some pressure on there. Maria's going to be working on the Rip Cone. They should be able to get it without any problems. Udyr is nearby, but I don't think it's going to... Yeah, Marietta will secure it. Alright, we're seeing everyone converging into the mid lane there. A bunch of engage going on. Orange ult is going to be coming out. It's going to catch Leona. And Trine is looking for possibly more. Not much Mary can do. They're going to try to get onto the Vladimir. He does get poked down. He's going to use his pull. Pops the hemoglobin, flashes away, ends up healing in the process, and re-engages and gets the kill onto Relic. And Yuki's going to have to get out of there. Actually ends up using the flash to try to gain some distance, but it might not be enough. Although Brimstone is there, going to try to take on, does get the shutdown. So it ends up being a 1-for-1 trade. Lyco's going to pop the Orange ult, he catches Barrel Rider, but now he's going to get dove on again. With 4 from Trine going after them, they do not like the Silas. So it ends up being a 2-for-1 across the map. And with that, Trine has almost a 6,000 gold lead. We'll secure that once they get this tower down. But yeah, the biggest threat right now for the Pioneers is that Vladimir at 5-2-1, 169 CS. Look, he's got over 8,600 gold. No one from the Pioneers even has 8,000 gold yet. So it's going to be a very difficult engage. Teleport's going to come in. They're trying to fight onto the blue buff, but Marietta has to retreat. Trine is just too strong right now. Orange going to use his ulti, catches Brimstone, but now they're going to chase right onto Barrel Rider. Going to use the Blast Cone and get away. But Trine was able to successfully steal Marietta's blue buff. Now Trine's going to be starting up the Baron buff. Marietta will use the Rip Tail to put some pressure onto the mid lane. But I don't think Marietta can do anything to contest. They know they're working on the Baron, but they're heading over there. And Trine does want a team fight. They do want to try to pick off someone. If they catch anyone, they'll do it. Rip Tail is going to continue pushing along the mid lane. Meanwhile, Cloud Drake is up, so Trine has to choose. Are they going to go take care of the Rip Tail, or are they going to go for the Cloud Drake? And they're going to have to retreat. Marietta is going to have a chance to go for that Cloud Drake. That Rip Tail actually took out two. Yeah, 2 towers went down for Marietta. So that was a great macro play there by the Mountaineers by using the Rift Herald to force trying to decide which one to go for, and Barry was able to get 2 towers and a Cloud Drake without sacrificing anything in the process. Now, Trine still has a 6,000 gold lead. Actually, now 7,000. Actually, no, it's 6,000. My bad. I can't do math. So Mary's going to be looking for the engage on possibly. Well, they thought about Unir, but decided not to. But yeah, a lot of fight going on around the Baron Pit. I think Marietta is going to be looking for a possible bait onto Trine or try to catch someone out. No one's going to fall for it, so now they're going to converge over to mid lane. But Trine has so much vision around there. Marietta doesn't have anything. I don't know why they're not putting any wards down. But there's no vision around Baron Pit. Trine's got pretty much a 5-point set of wards. So if Marietta goes anywhere near that Baron Pit, Trine's going to know about it. It looks like Brimstone's going to get caught. Turns the flash, but he's going to get... Yeah, he got caught out because of that ward. And now that's Trine's opportunity to go straight in. Great Lakes is trying to go into the back line, take out stuff, but Lyco's gonna go down. That's 2 down for the Pioneers. That's 3 down. That's yeah. So that's only one that's left up is Yuki. So that is gonna be a free Baron for Trine. Now Trine's going to use this to try to extend their lead. They are up by almost 11,000 gold. It's going to be difficult for Marietta to come back. See Marietta trying to get the re-engage, but Trine is just too powerful now, already taking down 2 of the Pioneers, and they are looking for more. Yeah, I'm not so sure that was the right engage. Baron buff, as much of a lead that Trine was, you can't even 5v5 him at that point. And that actually might be enough to finish game 1. First Nexus Tower goes down, they're going to work on the second one. Yeah, and I think that Spectator bugged again when someone leaves the game. So yeah, I think with that, Trine will be taking game 1 of this series. So alright folks. So Trine takes it, a very strong performance. Marietta was kind of in there early on, but just getting out CS'd. Vladimir being able to go 7-2-3 with a huge CS differential basically carried the game for Trine. And Udyr having a strong performance at 6-0-8. All right, so we're going to get things set up for game 2. So we'll be back just real quick. All right, and welcome back. We're already getting the ready checks. Marietta is going to stick to the blue side. And I think just giving... Yeah, so just need another second. Everyone just take a quick breather. But game 2 should be starting real soon. So once we have that, we will get that to you. And it looks like everyone is getting back in. So Trine is ready, Marietta is ready. So we should be starting up any second now. All right, here we go, folks. Let's see if Marietta is going to make any adjustments going into Game 2. That Vladimir was a big threat, so I would not be surprised to see that Vladimir ban. But they're going to ban out the Victor first anyway. And I got to remember to take care of predictions as well. And the Rek'Sai will still be banned by Trine.
Their fear is wild.
Marietta's actually going to ban out the Udyr. They saw him as a bigger threat. And he did have a strong game on the Udyr, to be fair.
End of the line.
Graves is still going to be banned by Trine. And Marietta's going to stick with the Gnar. They're not so worried about the Vladimir as much. It's a very interesting choice. And Trine's going to take out that Hecarim from the get-go. And Marietta's going to go right for the Seraphine since she was not banned. So that's going to definitely play some mind games about whether it's going to be a support Seraphine or a mid Seraphine or even a bot Seraphine. And Trine's going to go straight for the Samira. Very interesting choice. And they're going to keep with the Alistar in the bot lane. It's very effective with the engages and the knockups. And Mary's going to respond with the Senna. So you're going to take Samira? Well, we're going to play Senna. And they're thinking about the Leona. So that is going to reveal that the Seraphine is mid. That is going to give Trine a chance to counter that Seraphine. And they're going to go right with the Vladimir to counter that. So we're going to see that scary Vladimir again.
You can't cage me for long.
We're going to see Silence being banned by Trine. They did not like it. And of course, Mary didn't like the Ornn either. Looks like we're not going to see the Lilia played by Raylick.
I will wait for you to be
And no
better.
Camille for Trine. Now we'll see. We'll try and pick their jungler or their top. I would think they would have tried to go for the jungler just to take one jungler away from Raylick. But that's just me. And they're hovering over the Nocturne. It is not something that Raylick plays, but perhaps Hockey does. Well, of course he plays it. Why would he pick it if he didn't? But how will Marietta respond with this? And Rayleigh's going to be going with the Olaf. Trying to get that early game aggression. And it looks like Lyco's going to be playing Renekton in the top lane. Very OP top laner right now. We'll see how Trine wants to counter that. And they're going to take a turn at the Malphite. So, alright, a more standard composition by Marietta. Okay, folks, now we're just going to have the 3-minute delay as we wait for... Of course, we got to wait for the spectator delay to get through. But just like looking at these comps, yeah, we see some very aggressive champions going to Marietta's side, using the Senna to counter the Samira. Red Lake is looking for early game aggression with the Olaf. Renekton is very powerful in the top lane. But we're going to still see some very scary champions from Trine's side. Vladimir was very strong in Game 1, and the fact that he's going to be playing in Game 2 is, well, it's going to be a concern. Samira can definitely get, if Samira gets very ahead, it can be very scary. And Trine has good frontliners with Malphite and the Alistar. Whereas in Marietta's case, it's more of a brawly type composition. They have the Leona tank, and Renekton can tank a little bit, but he's more of a damage dealer than so much of a tank. So we'll have to see how this goes. But yeah, as a reminder, just to take a look at the schedule once again for this weekend. So our Rainbow 16 will be playing against Ohio Northern. Right now, that's currently scheduled for 8:30. That may change. So we will make sure we get that information updated to you on our social media. So if you're not following us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram at Marietta Esports, please be sure to do so. And then on Saturday, our Overwatch team will be playing against Muskingum at noon. Our League of Legends team will be playing against Great College. They are playing earlier in the day, so we will get that. We'll at least get the spectator files, and then we will stream that at 1 o'clock, because it's kind of hard to stream League of Legends and Overwatch at the exact same time. But we will get that to you. And then later that day, Marietta has one more League of Legends match at 4 p.m. So we got quite a few matches for you this Saturday, so please be sure to check it out. Also on Sunday, we will have our third Esports Ohio Scholarship Tournament. So this past weekend, we had our League of Legends tournament, so congratulations to Troy High School for a very strong performance. And then this coming Sunday will be our Overwatch tournament. So if you are a part of Esports Ohio, please be sure to make sure you sign up for it. Registration deadline is this Friday. And then on Saturday, I'll get the bracket set up. And then we will have the tournament on Sunday. And we'll, of course, be streaming all of that on our Twitch channel. So you can definitely check that out. But, all right. So we're almost through the spectator delay. So we just got to wait a couple more seconds, get things loaded up. But we will have this best of 3 match to you, Game 2 here. Will the Pioneers be able to continue on? Will they be able to take the win? We will see. Because if they do win, it'll go to Game 3. Otherwise, Trine will take the series. All right, we are getting game loaded up here, so I'm going to make sure all the overlays are set and they're correct. All right, just get a couple things set with the overlays and the spectator modes. All right, folks, here we go. Game 2, Marietta College versus Trine University. Marietta needs to win this to stay in the series. Otherwise, Trine will take it all. Marietta is on the blue side. Trine is on the red side.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
And it doesn't look like we're going to see any invades. Kind of a delayed start by the Pioneers, but it's just interesting. And it's possible Marietta may be looking for an early jump because we have Yuki, Lyko, and Rayleigh all hovering around that brush. If Nocturne tries to go for that ward, well, they don't catch him. But looks like they're going to rotate around. So we may see a late invade by the Pioneers. That's exactly what we're seeing. We're seeing a late invade. And here they come, folks. We're going to see a 2v3 early on. Axe is going to connect, trying to force a great hit there by Doctor. Has to force the flash. And Marietta's going to just try to steal the red buff. So interesting choice there. Forcing the flash, and Nocturne really can't do anything right now. Because Maria's just taken all of the red jungle, or at least a good portion of it. So that's going to shut him down for a while and delay his level 6, which is where he gets scary, where he can use his darkness and just go running all over the place.
Rest now.
We're seeing some aggression by the Pioneers in the bot lane as well. We're seeing a reinvigorated team here by the Pioneers, winning in the bot lane, winning in the jungle. But we still have to keep in mind that Vladimir threat already pretty ahead in CS. We'll see if Lyko can catch up in CS with that big wave that's pushed onto his tower. Relic is going to get spotted out in the bottom river. Okay, so right now, not a whole lot's been happening. Trine has been putting a lot of wards down, especially along the river, to see if Great Lakes does any invades. Marietta is up by 500 gold, and a lot of that is just the things, how well things are going in most of the lanes. Bot lane is Brimstone is ahead by some CS. Relic has had a huge advantage in the jungle, just being able to shut out the Nocturne. Even Lyco is pretty even on CS, slightly behind, but not too concerned. But even Vladimir does have a better lead in the mid lane, but it's not a substantial difference just yet. And see, Lyco is trying to harass the Malphite a little bit. You may be seeing a possible gank that he's going to get caught by the ward. And that is going to... Yeah, he's going to get caught by the ward, so Malphite is not going to be going in there at all. Yeah, check to see if he's been spotted, but he's not going to realize that it's actually in the other brush, unfortunately. Caution pings are coming out in the river. It's not warded for Marietta, so they're saying, hey, Nocturne could be there. Be careful. Don't over push. And Trine is slowly actually getting back into the game. It's just that CS skill that we were talking about before. We're seeing that bigger lead going on the top lane. We're seeing that Magic Griffin is caught up in CS over Brimstone. And now they're going to start taking the lead just because of how well they're able to CS. Now we're seeing Trine going to be taking their stab at the Mountain Drake. I don't know if Marietta is aware of it. Relic is starting to head over there. And Taxi's going to be nearby, but it's 3 for Trine versus 2 for Marietta. Brimstone's not too far away, and we may be seeing Stormblessed heading over there. Going to get hit by the axe and gets rooted and stunned. But he is going to try to pull away and will be successful. Had to use his ghost to get away, though. Vladimir's still taking some poke damage, and he has to retreat even further. In fact, Relic may be looking to try to kill him under tower. But no, instead he's just going to be invading Nocturne's jungle a little bit. And we are seeing some damage going on there. But they might have done the engage too late. Relic comes in, but it's after the bot lane's been pushed up to the tower, so there's just not much he can do. They needed to wait a little bit before pulling the trigger there. If they wait just a little bit longer, then Relic would be able to get the first engage and probably got gotten first blood. Marietta does secure the Mountain Drake by being able to push up the bot lane, though. But even with that, Trine is still ahead by about 500 gold. And it's coming back to that CS differential again. All 3 lanes are ahead in CS. And that is going to help them be able to carry... That's going to help try and carry through the rest of the game. may be seeing a dive attempt in the top lane. Nocturne is there, level 7, but he's going to retreat. Caution things are going to be coming out. They may be thinking that Trine's working on the Rift Herald. They haven't seen that Nocturne anymore, but just the deep vision that Trine is pulling off. Marietta does have some vision on Trine's blue jungle, but Trine's got a lot of vision on Marietta's blue jungle too. And we may be seeing a gank attempt in the top lane. Relic's going to come in, try to catch him. Malphite has to use the ulti to charge away, gets slowed. Flash is going to come out, gets stunned. He uses his own flash as well. And Marietta will secure first blood. I do see pings going out all over the place. We may be seeing another possible engage in the bottom lane. Rayleigh is there. Samir is not. Although Alistar is going to start coming in, rotating around. So right now we're 13 minutes in the game. Trine is up by only about 400 to 500 gold. So a much different game than what we saw in game 1. So if Marietta can keep up with Trine, it'll be very interesting to see how things go. That Vladimir is still going to be a threat. So Marietta has to shut it down. They have to shut down the Samir as well. And now we're seeing a possible dive attempt in the top lane by Trine. Here comes the darkness, and Trine does get a kill onto Lyco. We're seeing Rayleigh trying to catch Alistar. Is going to have to pop his ulti. Unstoppable is going to be coming out. But here comes Samira. Rayleigh will get Alistar. And Marietta's going to catch Vladimir. He's got to pull away and flash. But Rayleigh's right there to catch him. And a huge snipe there by Brimstone. And that might allow him to take the Infernal Drake, which is up in 30 seconds. Meanwhile, Nocturne is going to be taking Rift Herald, but that's a trade that Marietta is perfectly fine with. But now that Rift Herald will be summoned in the top lane, so Lyco will have to answer to it. But Rayleigh should be able to secure the Infernal Drake without any problems. Well, I said no problems, but the rest of Marietta has to group up to finish him off because Trine was looking at it, but Marietta will secure that Infernal Drake. But Marietta does have to be careful though. Trine is extending their gold lead. Now it's about a 1,300 gold difference. So despite the fact that Marietta has more kills, they do need to get towers, and we're starting to see that CS differential scale not in Marietta's favor. Looks like we saw a possible engage in the bottom lane. Leo's ult coming out, but didn't seem to be any follow through with it. And we're going to see that Wombo combo available by Barrel Rider and Eye Hogging. Here comes the charge and darkness, and they're just going to be trying to shut down Lyco like they shut down Barrel Rider in game 1. Here comes the Alistar engage, but here comes Rayleigh as well. Flashes is going to be coming out all over the place. Samir's going to get slow, pops the ulti, but it gets interrupted, and Magic Griffin will go down, and so will Tenshin. So Rayleigh there with the double kill. And that should allow Marietta to take this tower. Should. Maybe. Rayleigh is taking this. There we go. It just took a little bit longer than I said. Poorly timed on my part. But meanwhile, Trine is able to respond with another tower, this time in the mid lane. Now we're seeing about a 1,200 gold difference, so Marietta slightly closed the gap there, but not by much. Once again, we're seeing that Vladimir just getting a bunch of farm, and that's going to make him scary, unless Marietta can shut him down. We're even seeing the Malphite getting quite a few items already with a complete item, 2 completed items technically. Actually, no, not 2 completed. I'm sorry, just 1 completed item. Now we see Barry Ryan getting the engage onto several Pioneers, taking out Brimstone and Maxi. So getting a quick double kill there. Rayleigh is going to try to re-engage, but he's there by himself. He is pretty powerful, but I don't know if he can 1v3, but the rest of the Pioneers are there to follow suit. A great charm there by Muki, able to catch 2 from Triumph themselves. Lyco getting the shutdown onto... And looks like Marietta's looking for more. Rayleigh with the double kill, so that's a 3-for-2 in favor of Marietta. And Rayleigh is going to just try to tank the tower and see if they can get another kill. A great stun there onto the Malphite. Lyco wants to finish him off, but it looks like he's taking too many tower hits. Yeah, he got greedy. Can't get greedy with that. That was a misplay there. That should have been a 3-for-2 or maybe a 4-for-2, but it ended up evening up a 3v3. But that does give Marietta a chance to go for the Ocean Drake. Right now, 20.5 minutes in the game. Trine is up by about 1,100 gold, so a much narrower goal difference than what we saw in game 1 at this point. Now we're seeing Malphite possibly getting caught out. Has to use his ulti to dash away. Yuki goes for the charm, does not connect. Now we're going to see the... And that's a huge play there. Well, he's still going to go down, but... It was a great job just dashing away from the ulti there by... Nocturne, but it was still a 3v1 dive. So Mary's gonna be careful. Trine is looking for these picks. They're trying to find like the group ups to extend their gold lead, and now it is a 2,000 gold difference. Like, wow, the disrespect there. Just pop and teleport out, and Rayleigh just is not able to burn him down. Yeah, despite the fact that Malphite is 0-1-5, he is extremely tanky and going to be hard to kill.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
We're seeing a re-engage by Marietta, a great charm onto the Nocturne, but it is going to force him away. And a huge stun there by Leona and trying to re-engage onto Nocturne. Darkness is going to be coming out, trying to catch Yuki. Barrel Rider will take her down though, but right now it's a 1-for-1 with the shutdown, but Brimstone's going to fall, so it's a double kill for the Malphite. Meanwhile, a 2-for-1 engage is going on into the bottom lane, trying to take out Lyco, and he's going to end up falling. It ends up being a 3v3 across the map. Alright, looks like we're seeing a possible engage in the mid lane. Rayleigh's going to go straight for the Samira in the back line. Darkness does come out though. And Rayleigh does take out the Samira. But at what cost? The charm comes out, but it does not connect anyone. So Nocturne was able to take down two. So it's a 2-for-1 in favor of Trine. So Lyco's trying to go in to make a play, see if they get one down. And they do get one down. So a lot of Trine is very low, but so is Marietta. Rayleigh takes down one. So What did that end up being? A 3 for 3? I think that ended up being a 3 for 3. And Rayleigh and Lyco are going to be able to go straight for Ocean Drake. I just lost track of exactly what happened there. Rayleigh goes to the back line. And then Nocturne goes straight onto Yuki. And it just kind of went from there. And now we see Vladimir trying to go in, but Rayleigh and Lyco are going to be working on the Malphite. Teleport's going to be coming out for Marietta. And the Senate ult's going to be coming out with the shield. And here comes... Yeah, because Maxi... I'm sorry. Muki getting the shutdown onto... onto the Malphite. The rest of Trine's trying to respawn, and Lyco's going to be zoning him out. Marietta will secure that Ocean Drake. So that's 4 Drake buffs for Marietta. But they're still down by almost 3,000 gold. And Maritta's going to be rotating around, probably going to put some vision around Baron Pits, maybe looking for Nocturne. So Trine's going to be working on invading Marietta's jungle, taking whatever they can. Meanwhile, Marietta is pinging the Baron. I would be shocked if they try to go for it, but maybe at least set up vision or try to bait out Trine. We're at 28 minutes, and Trine is up by about 3.5 gold. But they are going to look and try to catch the Vladimir. He's going to get stunned. Misses the charm because he's pulled. But Marietta's putting all their resources onto the Vladimir. But Trine is going to be putting the rest of their resources onto the base. The Marietta has to get out of there and try to defend. Are they going for the Baron? I don't know if that's a good idea to go for the Baron. Trine's going to get inhibitor, and they're going to try to go for more. They're actually going to get 2 inhibitors out of this, while half of Marietta is trying to take the Baron. Meanwhile, Trine's going to be trying to take out Brimstone. Pops the ulti, but he's going to fall. Rayleigh will take down Barrel Rider. But Darkness is going to be coming up, but not going to be able to get the jump onto Rayleigh. I don't think that was the right trade. Just barely missed Nocturne right there. But yeah, 2 inhibitors are down for Marietta, and they didn't get anything out of it. They got a 1-for-1 kill. So now that's going to put the Baron pressure on Marietta because Trine can go for it, and Marietta has to stay behind to keep back the super minions. Marietta is looking to try to push the aggression, forcing the flash from Nocturne. Uses the darkness to try to catch onto Marietta, but does get shut down. You see the Alistar flashing it and getting a quite a bit of knockup. Samir's going to be getting a popping ult. That's 2 down for Marietta. Getting the double click. Samir's going to be coming out popping ult. And it's a 3-for-1 right now in favor of Trine. All that's left are Lyco and Raylick, and I don't think it's going to be enough. Raylick is the only one that's staying alive. And Trine's saying, we can just end this. Raylick is going to try to defend, but I don't think there's much that he can do, folks. He does end up taking out 2 with him, but there's still enough from trying to stay alive that they can take down the Nexus towers. And Marietta is starting to respawn, but the super minions are going in there and finishing off the base. And there you have it, folks. With that, Trine will take the series 2-0. So overall, Marietta did play better in game 2 and had some really good macro plays, but unfortunately it just was not enough. Trine was able to still out CS in all the lanes. They were able to get the wins in the fights that they needed and get the picks. So Trine will take the series. But all right, so that is going to be it for us today. So just as a reminder, we will have our Rainbow Six match with the Ohio Northern JV, to clarify, on Friday. Once we get the time finalized, we'll get that to you. So for all the latest updates with what's going on with Marietta College Esports, please be sure to follow us on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all at Marietta Esports. You can check out our YouTube channel, bit.ly/Marietta Esports. So once again, thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day.